I can get the images up on there and participate in the market that market is on. This year is our year. Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amanda Nicole. I am the owner of a company called Freedom Through Divorce, and I create personal development and stationery products for women of faith that want to grow closer to God after hard seasons. So in this video, we are going to be continuing the studio makeover. Well, actually, it's kind of like a studio creation. I didn't have one before. So you guys saw last week, I did the first section where basically my craft area, and then this video we're going to be making over my laptop station, and I will give you guys a tour of the final makeover, and then we will sit down and chat a little bit about our goals and what we're going to be doing in the next video and what we're going to be doing going forward. So come along with me, let's finish up this makeover. Okay, so this is the desk area. Last week we did the crafting area. So this area is always kind of messy because it is a catch-all. So it is my nightstand. It's also my work desk, and I use this desk for my other business too. And so I'm constantly having post-it notes everywhere, and it's also my printing station because I have the printer there. And so it just kind of tends to get messy. So this area was more so me trying to make it more organized so that, you know, I'm not going to be able to keep getting messy, but at least if it has a good organization, then I'm able to quickly put things back and not have it be so overwhelming. Because this is my Bible study area. It's also where we do homeschool. So it is just, you know, it's a high traffic area. So I wanted to be able to have it organized in a way where I can easily get to what I'm looking for that particular task. If I'm looking for homeschool stuff, I know exactly where to go for that. If I'm looking for Bible study stuff, I know exactly where to go for that. And so because previously it's just been, you know, I'm trying to clean it up. I'm just putting stuff, you know, anywhere. And so then the next time I get ready to look for it, I'm, you know, pulling things out, trying to find stuff. So this area, my goal was just organization. And so I'm putting my desk mat back. And again, this keyboard is my daughter's keyboard because she spilled something on mine, but that's another story for another time. And so most of the things here, I'm not really adding anything new. I'm just really trying to keep what's here organized. The other thing too is that I told you guys I got that MacBook for Christmas, and so previously I only had one laptop there, and so now I've got two. So the area has really gotten just out of hand to where there's stuff everywhere, and I just needed it to be a lot neater. So that's what I'm trying to do, is just make it, you know, be a lot more organized. So I've got my little Dollar Tree organizers that I'm putting there to try to, you know, divide out, you know, one bin for homeschool, one bin for Bible study. And then I moved the desk over some to give me a little space for my laptops over there so they wouldn't be so, you know, crunched up since we moved the printer. So they kind of gave me a little bit more space to be able to work and not have, you know, not feel so claustrophobic over here. And so that's what I'm doing, is just trying to organize it and make it look a lot neater, because when I'm working, if the area is not organized and neat, then I just don't want to do anything, right? I just don't even want to be bothered. So I'm trying to keep the area neat and organized so that I will be motivated to, you know, sit over here and work more often, because you know, I'm trying to meet my goal of $100,000 in profit in 52 weeks. And so I've got to get to work in order to meet that goal. So I can't just be, you know, slouching. So I kind of have to get busy. So this was really just me trying to make this area be more functional and stay neater for longer so that I can get over here and work when I need to work. And from the future, it has worked out really well. You know, it does stay cleaner, and, you know, it's a lot easier to just put things back because everything has a place now. So I really do love this space. So that's me. That tablecloth that I had got from Dollar Tree that we ended up not using because it was so paper thin, I ended up putting it over there because I basically have a tote that is sitting upright with some stuff in it, and so I was just basically trying to cover that up because again it looked so cluttered. Again, this is me trying to carve out a studio space in this small space that I have, that is, every corner is, got clutter in it. So until I can get my home, it is just, this is what we're working with. And so I'm trying to have my workspace be not so cluttered so that, I don't feel like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to work over here. So that was my goal here, is to just try to have everything neat and organized, so that it didn't look so cluttered. Okay, so this is our organization. This was what definitely took the longest, because this actually was a nightstand that my brother bought me for Christmas, and I had been just holding on to it, waiting for my new house. And so I ended up using it as a station to where to put my products. So these are all the products that I made for the market last year that I didn't get to do. And so I'm going to be, making those products with better packaging. That's part of what we're going to be doing. When I say upgrading the packaging, it means that right now those products are just loose and they don't have any actual packaging. And so I'm going to be making packaging for these products so they won't come loose. The other thing is that all of these, as you can see, can fit pretty well in 2 bins. But I had them divided out because, as you can see, some of them don't have a label on them. Some of them don't have the closure on them. And so there's some things that I have to do to fix those up. And so you guys will be able to see me do that in a future video, where I'm going to be making sure that all of these are, finalized and ready to be, shipped out if I get orders. I had tried to divide them out where it was 1 bin of ones that need work and 1 bin of ones that are finalized. But I need to go through all of them. And so I just decided, okay, we need to consolidate and kind of make this area neater. And we'll go from there, because at the end of the day, once I finish the packaging, I've already started working on it, and it's going to be too big to fit these back in here like this anyway. So we'll have to figure out another solution for where to store these in the future. But for right now, I'm just trying to get this area to be a lot neater and cleaner, because as you can see, the drawers were decent, but the part at the top was just, there was crap everywhere. And so I kind of needed to free up one of these drawers so that I can put some of the stuff at the top in the drawer. So that is what I'm doing, is trying to consolidate everything into 2 bins instead of 3, so that I can free up one of the bins to kind of help organize. Because again, I'm just trying to get the areas to not look quite so messy. And so that's what I'm doing here, is just trying to free up a bin. So I finally got a bin freed up. And then at that point, it was just, okay, let's get the stuff I bought from Hobby Lobby, because I did another Hobby Lobby runs, because I'm going to be getting the product together for the fair market. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And so I put that stuff in there. And then now it's me organizing the stuff at the top. As you guys can see, we had a little visitor. So I just love that she, most teenagers are just not trying to be bothered with their parents, but I just love that she just, is still fun and playful like that. So that was her just kind of making a cameo. I had to go do something, and she just took it upon herself to just make a cameo in the video. So, but so this is me like me taking out all of the stuff that was at the top, trying to get those bins to look better. They just had, like I said, there was just, from where I had been working, originally it was organized, and then it just got unorganized. So I was just trying to get it back to some kind of normalcy. And so I am just kind of, consolidating things and clearing out things and just trying to get it to be a lot more organized, a lot more functional, because we are going to be using this space a lot and I need to be able to find things. And so I want to make sure that I'm not digging through bins trying to look for stuff, that stuff is neat and organized so that we can roll, right? Because if we're going to meet this goal, we cannot be sifting through bins every time we need to find something. So that is what I was doing here, is just trying to, move the things that I'm not using that often, because I've gone through so many, iterations of product development that a lot of these things didn't make the cut and they're not being used. And so there's no sense of having them over here in this area if they're not being actively used. And so part of it is just me saying, all right, I'm not going to throw these items away because I might use them in the future. But for right now, with the current existing product line, I'm not using some of these things. So let's get them out the way and make sure that we can get this area a lot neater and a lot more organized and a lot more functional. And so that's what I was doing here. And so I finally am able to, put things back and have it look a lot nicer and a lot neater. And it was just such a breath of fresh air to be able to look over here and see that everything was neat and in its place and organized. And so that was a lot, but I'm glad I did it. So here's the final reveal. This area is so much cleaner and neater. I was able to add these here so that I could have things a little bit more organized, because before I was just kind of stacking stuff. You guys remember my other printer was over here and I was just kind of stacking stuff on top of it and it just was a mess. And so this looks so much neater and cleaner and I can find things a lot easier. Over here, I've got all my post-it notes because I use those all the time. If you like those are actually from Emily Cromwell. I love her stuff. And so I use those all the time. And I've got my laptop and my tablet, and then my old laptop, my headphones. These are, again, my daughter's headphones. And then these are some beads for an upcoming package reset that I still haven't decided if I'm going to use them or not. So stay tuned for that. And then I did go ahead and get the printer set up, and I've already been using it and I love it and it is awesome. So I'm so thankful for that. We will be using that in the next video for sure. This is paper. I got this, you guys saw this in the haul that I just recently did. And so this is like all my scrap sheets and stuff. So some of it is like scrap paper and some of it is like extras of things that I've made, like bookmarks and stuff. And so this was sucking up like 3 bins of just scrap stuff. So I got this, and so I don't have to suck up so much space. And so you guys saw the paper cutter and everything, and I've got my candles. I put up my logo here and tagline, and then got some LED lights, and then I went ahead and got these. These are actually a recreation. I'll put on the screen the original. And so I basically just kind of put my spin on it, but to use my brand colors, and then also to, one of the scriptures was a little off. It wasn't exact. So I just kind of fixed that. But other than that, I think they came out super cute. And then, so this is my little area. This is from an upcoming video. I told you guys we're going to start upgrading the packaging. And so this is for upgraded packaging. idea that I have. And then this is just, I'm going to make another one of these because I want to make sure I have one that's true to the colors that we're using now that we have the better paper. And then this is also for a packaging idea as well. And so you guys are going to see what I'm doing with these next week, but this is literally just a small piece of what I'm doing. I've done so much more stuff. So we're going to be doing lots of things. So I got my candles going, and then this area you guys saw me reorganize that. It looks so much better. It was so, you know, cluttered. I could barely see what was what. And so we've got these organized. I've got my vinyl and everything in there. And I did get a new scale because I need to get that for shipping. And then this is product that was already made for the market. And so I'm gonna, like I said, we're gonna be doing some repackaging for that. And then this is also a product that was made for the market, and we're gonna be doing repackaging for that now. So you guys will have to let me know what you think. I absolutely love it. I think it is definitely the space that I was looking for. It represents my brand. It is extra. It is doing the most, and it's everything I love. So I absolutely love the space. I love the way that the purple came out on the table. I'm really glad that I decided to put that vinyl up there. I really love that. And I have been working in this space already. I could not wait till it got finished. I literally started working in it after you guys saw part 1 last week. I didn't even finish part 2. I just started working in it because I absolutely love the space. And so I did go ahead and finish, as you guys saw, but I've already been working in it. I have been working on, I told you guys I wanted to do the repackaging and just kind of upgrade my packaging for the products. And so the products that you guys saw here, over here, over here in this thing over here, that we did for the market that we never had, I am going to be upgrading the packaging on that. So every item is going to be put in packaging that looks way more professional, and I've already been working on that, and oh my gosh, I cannot wait to show you guys. It is absolutely immaculate. They are so beautiful, and I am in love with them. So I actually signed up for Fair. If you guys don't know what Fair is kind of like Etsy for wholesalers. And so companies that want to stock their stores, retailers that want to stock their stores with products from small businesses, they will go on Fair and look for products that they want to stock in their store. And so Fair has a big sale that they have a couple times a year that's kind of like their Black Friday sale, where they will allow you to offer a discount, and they'll match that discount up to a certain amount. So it allows the retailers to get discounts on your products, but you don't have to, you know, have to take a pricing cut in the products. And so what I am going to start working on now, and that you guys will see in the next video, is I am going to be working on finishing the packaging so that I can get the images up on Fair and participate in the market. That market is on Wednesday. So you guys are going to be you're seeing this video on Saturday. And so I will have 4 days left to try to get all of the packaging upgraded, the images taken, all of the things ready for Fair. So that is what we're going to be doing in the next video. Is you guys are going to be coming along with me while I upgrade the packaging for each of the products, and I'm going to be creating a couple new items. So I'm really excited about it. That's what you're seeing. What you guys saw here on the desk is that I'm upgrading everything. You know, you guys saw me get the koala paper, which I absolutely love. The quality is just amazing. And so that's going to kind of bring up the quality of all of my products because I'm using more quality paper. I'm also using the better printer, and so that's going to increase the quality as well. So I've already been printing things, and the quality is just so much better. So I designed some packaging things, and so that's what we're going to be doing in the next video. So stay tuned, you guys. I hope you have enjoyed the studio makeover, studio creation rather. And if you are a small business owner and you're thinking about, you know, creating some kind of little space, you guys know I'm still looking for my home, so I do not have a lot of space here. And so this is literally just a little corner, but I just have found, even like I said, I've already started working in this space, and I've already found that it just increases my mood, and it helps to keep my creativity going, motivate me, things like that. And so I would encourage you, even if you're on a Dollar Tree budget, you guys know most of the stuff I got was from Dollar Tree. Even if you're on a Dollar Tree budget, do try to carve out a space that makes you want to create, right? That makes you excited to, you know, develop and create, and to see what, you know, to bring the things that God has put on your heart to life. It just makes a difference. It really makes a difference in the quality of things that you produce. It makes a difference in being able to be motivated enough to actually do anything. And it just helps, especially when you have been through a hard season. You know, if you've been through hard seasons like I have with the divorce and everything, and you just feel like, okay, things have been so difficult for so long, and you just really just want to get out of the situation that you're in, being able to create and have that little, carve out that little piece of something that brings you joy does help so much. And so I'm really excited. I cannot wait to take you guys along on this journey. The products that I have created to upgrade the packaging are just, they're absolutely anointed. I absolutely love them, and I cannot wait to show you guys. So if you are new here, or if you're returning and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. You are going to love what we have going on this year. Like I said, I want to be able to do markets. So I'm going to start with fair, and I'm also going to be releasing the new packaging on the website as well. And so stay tuned. We have lots and lots of things that we are going to be doing in our new little cozy studio space. So thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you on your journey to freedom.